Hey guys, I welcome you all to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn about management. We will learn the concept of management through various definitions of management, and in the end, we will discuss the nature of management. A society is made up of individuals, me and you, but we cannot survive by ourselves. I cannot meet my all desires by myself. Okay, so that's why we are grouped together. For education we are dependent on school, for health services we go to hospitals, and so there are a number of organizations in society, religious organization, political organizations, okay, and business organization. And basically an organization is a group of people, a body of people, okay, that works together for a specific goal, that is organization. And an organization cannot work if there's no management. In the absence of management, an organization cannot work, cannot grow. So there has to be some management for the proper functioning of a organization. Okay, so let's begin. Let's learn what is management. Management as a term is defined in various ways. Sometimes it is defined as a process, sometimes as a body of knowledge, that is a discipline. Okay, so there are various definitions of management through which we will learn the concept of management. So first one is that it is art of getting things done. Okay, so it is basically a person. He can he can make people work. Okay, so this is art of getting things done through and with people in formally organized groups. So there's a group, there's an organization, and management is when a person is directing people to work. Okay, so it is art of getting things done. You are a manager, you want to do various functions. Okay, there are various departments, there are production departments, there are marketing departments, and you, as a manager, you need to ensure that everybody is doing his work. You have to, at any condition, you have to make that work happen. You have to make the function successful, and for that you need that art of management, which is art of getting things done through and with people in a formally organized group. So there's two definitions on screen from which you can learn that how management is an art of getting things done. It is art of getting things done through different people. Okay, there are different persons in an organization who are responsible for various works that they are assigned with, and as a manager you have to ensure that everybody does his work, and that is management. Every person that is doing the things is a manager. Okay, so he will direct his subordinates. As a leader, I will direct my group, I will motivate my group to do work in a certain way. That is art of getting things done. That is management. It is something when we are making when a person that is a manager, okay, he motivates people in his organization for getting their best, okay, for obtaining the objectives, the set objectives. So in this concept, if you can see, we are only talking about the work that has to be done by the people. Okay, but here we are not talking about the functions, what work, what kind of work, through which knowledge. Okay, so that is the limitation of these two definitions. That's why we have tried to define management as a process. Okay, so process is one stage leading to another stage, and management is process is to manage, is to forecast and plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate, and to control. This definition is given by Henry Fayol. Okay, so Henry Fayol, he has given this definition. To manage is to forecast and plan. So first function here is forecast and planning. That is, we forecast that what we have to do. We forecast and plan what to do, how to do, where to do, why to do. Okay, so that is planning. And then to organize, that is, we are organizing, we are grouped together, we have come together. Okay, and then he commands. Okay, so he direct people, he commands them, do this, do that. Okay, so there's some authority, then he coordinate with them, okay, then he controls. So control is if there are set objectives, okay, and we will assess that how much of objectives we have achieved, okay, so we will try to control that thing, okay, so we will try to control the productivity. So management is a process, as a process is the process of various functions that a manager does. So management as a process is basically, management is what a manager does. This definition is given by Lewis Allen. It is very simple. Management is what a manager does. So here in this definition we are talking about the functions, the things, the activities that a manager has to do, which was absent in this definition. In this definition we were only talking about the art of getting things done, but here we have included the activities. Okay, so these are some activities that a manager does. These are also known as management functions. Okay, so there are 5 management functions which as a process can be defined as a management. So management is process of planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling for accomplishing specific objectives. As I said, an organization come together for achievement of specific objective, predetermined objectives, and this we do with the help of this process and with the help of some resources, and resources here are 4M: man, money, material, machine. So sometimes we also call management as the management of man, money, material and machine. Okay, so that is management as a process. It is a process of planning, organizing, staffing, directing and controlling for accomplishing specific objectives with the use of resources, man, money, material and machine. So to manage is to forecast and plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate and to control. So this definition is very important. It is given by Henry Fayol. Okay, and management as a process is basically the activities that a manager does, okay, and that he does in a process. There's a stage leading to another stage, as you can see. Okay, so that is management as a process. Coming to management as a discipline. Okay, if you don't know what the discipline is, discipline means the subject in which you have done the graduation. Like we have management, we have mathematics, we have physics, we have computer sciences, we have different sciences like geology, botany, etc. Okay, so that is discipline. Now here management is also a discipline. It is a specialized branch of knowledge. Okay, there are set principles, there are different systematized body of knowledge. Okay, and that is why it is a separate field of study. It involves financial management, it involves marketing management. Okay, so management is a discipline as well. Okay, so it sometimes doesn't connote neither activity nor the process nor the, it is sometimes the body of knowledge. There are said practice principles and practices, okay, so that are universally accepted and that are taught to specialized in a specialized branch of knowledge in educational institutions. That is why it is a discipline where we have students of management, okay, that are learning management. So that is why management is treated both as an art, as an science and even as a profession. Okay, so in arts we talk about the creativity, we talk about the skills we have, and in science we talk about set universally acceptable principles. So it is not the exact science, it is an inexact science. Okay, where there are some principles that are universally accepted but that are subject to the personal skills of a person. Okay, I may not be, I and my classmate, my batchmate has learned same management discipline, same management knowledge, same management principles and practices and theories, but we are different when we are going to imply them, when we are practicing them in a firm. He may be better, okay, he may be practicing them with his skills in a better way. So results are always subject to the personal skills of a person, but there are principles that are universally acceptable that are practiced in management. Okay, so that is the difference. Management is a discipline, management is now a separate discipline. it has knowledge that is borrowed from other disciplines, and it is a subject of knowledge, it is a branch of knowledge, it is a separate field of study, it is a set of principles. Okay, so that is management as a discipline. It is art and science of decision making and leadership. If you are a manager, you have to make some decision about recruiting, decision about production, decision about many decision you will have to make. And it is about leadership also. So we have various theories of leadership, we have various decision making processes, okay, that are theories that are established, that are universally accepted, that are tested. But these all are subject to our personal skills, how we are going to actually practice those theories, actually practically is different from the theory. Okay, and that is why where when we are using our personal skills, okay, then it is about art. And when we are practicing universally acceptable principles and practices of management, the knowledge of management, it is science. So it is art and science of decision making and leadership both. So this is definition given by Clough, and it is an art and science of decision making and leadership. Leadership is how we are motivating our team, and decision making is how the process we follow to come to a decision. Okay, so decision making, the process of decision making, how to choose from various alternatives, so that is decision making. And leadership and management is art and science of decision making and leadership. There are also the theories and principles and the skills that are involved while we take some decisions, or we do leadership in an organization. And then we have management as an art of increasing productivity. Like we have labor, like we have our money, our capital investment, management is equally important for increasing productivity. If there's good management, there's good result. Management is the art of what you want to do in the best and cheapest way. This definition is given by F.W. Taylor. Okay, so it is also very important definition. Management is the art of what you want to do in the best and cheapest way. Management may be defined as the art of securing maximum prosperity. You have to secure maximum of your objectives, maximum of prosperity, maximum of profits with minimum of efforts. Okay, so what cost has to be minimum and profit has to be maximum. So that is management, that is the art of management, so as to secure maximum prosperity and happiness for both employee and employer, and give public the best possible services. So that is management. If you are a manager, you have to make ensure that you are achieving maximum prosperity, maximum happiness for both employees and employer, and you are also giving the public the best possible services. So management is art of increasing productivity. Like we invest in capital, we invest in labor. Okay, like we have many resources, machine, we have land, we have management also. And if there is good management, there are good results. So management is the art of doing what you want to do in the best and cheapest way. We have to secure maximum prosperity with the minimum of efforts, minimum of cost, and you have to ensure that there's happiness to the employees, to the employer, and to the public that are consuming your services. Okay, so you have to satisfy everybody. You have to give in list, and you have to get maximum. That is the art of increasing productivity. That is also management, and it is an integration factor. Management integrates together man, material, resources toward the achievement of organization goal. Okay, so it is an integration factor. Management is the force that integrates man and physical plant into an effective operational unit. If management ensures that an organization works as one unit, okay, that is an integrated unit. We have man, money, material, machine, resources, people. From higher level to lower level, everybody feels that we are in an organization, and we have to do our work, there should be some coordination, there should be teamwork. So that is management. We have to ensure that there's some teamwork, that is integration factor. And management is a group of manager, it is group of people which perform certain managerial functions for the achievement of predetermined goals, and these people are known as managers. Okay, so management is a group of manager, management is an integration effort. Okay, so that is about management. We have here learned about seven different types of different ways through which we can define management. We can define management in form of human relationships as an art of getting things done. Okay, then we can define management as a function, as a process. Okay, then we can define management as a body of knowledge, as a discipline. Then we can define management in the terms of leadership and decision making, as it is art and science of decision making and leadership. It is art of increasing productivity. Okay, so that is art of securing maximum prosperity. And it is about integration factor, that is coordination of human and material resources, coordination of everybody. Basically there's management as a group also, that is group of managers, manager personnel we are talking about. There's a term personal, that is personal with SONAL, that is our personal things. Okay, that are individual, that is related to individuals. And there's personal term, personal, PERSONNER, that is for people. Okay, people in the organization. Okay, the human resource, so they are called personal. Okay, let me write here personal. If you are from the management background, you will be knowing these terms. But if you are an art student, or if you are a student of science, you must be not knowing these terms. So for you, this is a new term. Okay, personal, you may not have heard this term. This is personal. Personal, it is for the human resource, the people working in organization. Okay, so it is personal. Then, at last, let's talk about the nature and characteristics of management. As I said, in the end, we will be concluding this topic. We are basically drawing some points. These points are already discussed, but if you are asked nature and characteristics of management, then you have to answer that management is multidisciplinary. It's a body of knowledge that has drawn knowledge from various disciplines, from economics, from statistics, from research, from various body of knowledge, from psychology, from sociology, so operational research. So all these these disciplines, this is, it's multidisciplinary, multidisciplinary in nature, and it has drawn knowledge from various disciplines that I mentioned. Okay, and it integrates ideas and concepts from these disciplines and uses them from improving the efficiency of the organization. That is, management is multidisciplinary. Then it is a group activity. Okay, there are cooperative groups. Okay, cooperative, so they are working together. So it's a cooperative group. Okay, it's a group activity, it is a cooperative group, and which in which we unite with fellow beings and works in an organized groups to achieve what we cannot achieve individually. Okay, so it is a group activity. We cannot achieve some goals individually. For that, we have to come together, we have to work in a group. Okay, so that is why it is a group activity, and it is goal oriented. Existence of organization is only possible if there are some common goals, and we have some predetermined goals that we have to achieve with the help of this management thing. Okay, so management is management of management of a object. Ambuse is one term that is also used. This is management by objectives. It is basically the tool when we manage things keeping in view the objectives of the organization. Okay, so there's a definition: effective management is management by objectives. This definition is given by Massey. Okay, so this definition, management is effective management is management by objective, is given by Massey. Okay, MASSIE. Okay, he has defined management. He has he has said that effective management is management by objectives. We also have a point that it is a factor of production, that it is just like land, labor, and capital, as we already discussed, that management is for increasing productivity. Okay, so this is a factor of production. It is also management is also one factor that ensures the production. Okay, so a production, the quality of production, the amount of production is also dependent on the kind of management we are practicing, and it is universal in character. It is applicable everywhere, in business organization, in social organization, in religious, military, politics, in any kind of organization there has to be some management. Okay, and it is also a social process because we are dealing with people. We have some social obligations, we have some obligations towards society. So that is why it is a social process, because we are dealing with the people. There are various subordinates, there's people in higher command, then we have. Okay, so that it is a social process, and it is a system of authority. As I said, there is a line of command. Line of command is basically the hierarchy from top level to middle level to lower level. So employees at the lower level will listen to the middle management, and middle management will listen to the top management. So there's a line of command, there's authority, there's responsibility. Okay, so it is a system of authority that is the directing man to work. Okay, like we have in other countries like Japan, where the lower management decides what to do, not the top management. That is called decentralization of the command. And in India, we follow to the higher level, so that is centralization. Then we have it. It is defined as a dynamic function. It is to be performed continuously. It has to be keep on going. So dynamic management is dynamic. It is continuous process. Okay, it has to be performed continuously. It is constantly engaged in the molding of the enterprises in an ever-changing environment. Okay, and it is art as well as science. As I said, it is based on universal principles. We can say social sciences, we can call them inexact sciences, and it is of personal skills also. It is an art as well as science. The results are dependent on the personal skills of people, of managers. So it's personal skills change from manager to manager. My way of dealing with people is different from other. So that is the personal skills and universal principles, that there are inexact sciences, there are theories, there are principles that are universally acceptable. And last, management is a process, because nowadays you will find in various enterprises people are actually practicing management for to run a business enterprises. In large scale businesses, you will find management is entrusted in the hands of professional managers. So management is a process. Management from an art to a science is now a process. Okay, it is universally acceptable, and it is now practiced. It is a field of knowledge where there's professional courses in management where people learn the skills to run a business. So that is management. It is a profession. So that is the end of video. I hope you learned about management. I hope you learned various terms, various new things. Okay, so keep watching our videos. I will be continuing this topic, management. I will make sure that you learn every bit of it. So that's the end of video. Thank you for watching this. Have a great day, guys.